You can catch our shorts. We're doing at least one a week, and now we've already done a couple this week, so we're staying busy. Hope everyone's doing good. Today we're gonna use our MPS 340 here, and we're gonna grade out our road here. We got a little road we got to bring across here. So we're gonna check this machine out, see what it can do. We've had it for a little bit. It's a little sketchy on the tracks. You got to be careful with those around rocks and stuff. So we pretty much mastered on putting the tracks and stuff up on there, which are pretty cool. If you haven't checked out the channel, go ahead. We got thousands of videos up on there, shorts, couple videos, at least 40 to 50 videos, all kinds of shorts. We got all kind of tips, advice, free booklets. There you go, dog. There you go, the doggy right there. We got booklets for maintaining your vehicle, safety stuff like that. So if you want to check out the channel, do that. All that stuff is free. You can get a free calendar, maintenance guide, all that kind of stuff with the DIY Arch Automotive channel. And yeah, we got this MPS here. We bought it, and I think there's a link in here to grab this machine. It's about $5,000. But for a new machine, these things are very, very expensive. So we got us one from, I guess it's from China or something like that, but it does work pretty good. As long as you take your time and you have good skills on it, it should run pretty good. But let's go check out a couple parts and see what this thing's about before we start digging and stuff. So the tracks are a little bit skinny on it, but they do work pretty good. They're beefy, just don't try to slide them. Here's where you open it up to adjust the tensioner here. So if you lose your track, you got to open this up and then loosen this large bolt in there. It's like a 1 1¼ inch bolt you got to put in here. Once you put that bolt in there, you can loosen it, and then your track will be able to pop right back on. So we've gotten mastered at that one. So appreciate everyone checking out the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. We're up here out in the mountains. We're about 8,000 feet in the air. We're gonna work on our machine. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. Got your hydraulic pumps here. This is the one that lifts your arm up. Then there's another hydraulic pump over here. That's gonna do your bucket. These are for accessories, so if you have some kind of auger or a auger for the ground, or also an auger for like doing trenches, it's got the accessory parts for that. Pretty slick on that one. Then we got the buckets on here. That bucket comes off, so you can take parts on and off of it, which are pretty darn sweet. And so we've been looking for parts like accessories to put onto it. Kind of a little bit hard to find, so maybe we'll find people who know how to do all that kind of stuff, and it'll be a little bit easier. So here's the back of it. I'll show you guys how this thing works real quick. So it pretty much runs like a tank. Press both of these back, it's gonna go backwards. Press them both forwards, the thing's gonna go forwards. Now, take it is a little bit sketchy, definitely a little bit sketchy when you get on it. So you gotta kind of master like a PlayStation controller or an Xbox controller, get used to it. But this one I believe is gonna lift my arm up. So this will lift my arm up. If I go out, the arm will go up. Press it in, the arm will go back down. And this is the same thing for your bucket. So if I go out, it's gonna dump. If I go in, it's gonna curl. So back, forward, lift your, drop your arm, lift your arm, curl your bucket, and dump your bucket. And then this is for the accessories also, which we haven't got much to that one yet either. And then you got your oil temperature. It's got your hours here. It's got a choke over here. So if you haven't started the first thing in the morning, if you get to the scene, you want to hit your, maybe do your throttle on it 3 times, make sure your choke's up, then crank it over. And it started every time so far. We've had it for a couple months. Appreciate everyone checking out the channel. Good to see you. It's been busy. Look, I got big old jackets on. The sun popped back out, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the Carhartt jacket. Carhartts are the best, you know what I'm saying? Definitely some good stuff right there. Let me set that off to the side here. But it's got an ignition, so it's got like an electric ignition. It's got the key to go into it, which is pretty slick. And normally I'm building like speaker boxes a lot of the time, but this is another box. It's definitely shaped like a box. And we'll be cutting some good stuff with it. So it's got a key ignition, but if that doesn't work, it also has a pull cord, which I haven't even tried it yet. Let's just see if it fails. So it moves. It's just dusty as hell. But yeah, so it's got a pull cord in case the electronic ignition doesn't work. And the battery, honest to God, I'm not sure right now. I believe it's on the other side somewhere. So we'll have to check that out. It's also got a cool little stand. Let me back this thing up a little bit. And yeah, for $5 grand, it was totally worth it. To have a machine like this is around $30,000 to have an American one. And that's just way out of range. I'm not trying to make no kind of payments on anything. I don't have that kind of money. But I do know how to run these things, and if you're gentle and you're cool with these things and you take your time, they will stay running. No joke. It's been a really good machine. So it's got this thing here. This is what you stand on. So you'll stand on that. When you're done with it, you pull the pin out on here, and then it just shuts down like that. But if you walk behind it, you got to be super careful. This thing will roll your legs if you go backwards. So it'll do whatever you tell it. I believe it's around 1,700 pounds. It lifts around 800 to 900 pounds, so it's got a good lifting capability. And I used to run a lot of these in the underneath houses, like crawl spaces. We dig out crawl spaces and give them a access. We go dig it out with these things, and then we put cinder block down there and let them live in that stuff. So if you're looking to do stuff like that, that's probably what I'll be doing in the future, doing things like that. But I appreciate everyone checking out the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe. Richard Ortiz, what's good? Say hi. What's good, Mr. Man? Hope you're doing good. Is that a little tractor bulldozer? Yes, it is. We're gonna go ahead and dig this past. So I figured I'd go live with the crew and let everybody take a look at it. Appreciate you putting a comment. If you guys got any questions, just let me know. I'll definitely say what's up. I appreciate that, Mr. Richard. Let me see it run. What it do? Just in a second, I was giving the quick rundown because we just got going about 6 minutes ago. So I just wanted to let them know what it all does. We got the choke, we got the oil, we got the hours, it's got a fan, it's got lights, it's got a horn, and she's ready to roll. It's got anchors to carry it wherever you need to take it. And yeah, so here in about probably 2 more minutes or something, we're gonna get this thing going because it's gonna get loud, and then we'll start cutting all this dirt out, and that way we can get a path to go straight across here instead of having to snake around this whole area to get by. I'm gonna go ahead and dig this out. Figured I'd go live with you guys and let you check it out. Definitely a cool little machine. What brand is this? One's called Mach Pro. So I've heard them be called the same machine, like 3 different names. So I don't know how these China companies work, or maybe some companies buy them and then they rename them. But this one's called the Mach Pro 340, Mach Pro S 340. But it's pretty good. It's been a nice little machine for like I think it's 5,500 bucks. There's one in the link down in the bottom. And I ain't even gonna kid, guys. I got it from Walmart. Not even gonna lie. Got this machine from Walmart. But okay, yeah, so we got the throttle here. It's got your hydraulic lines. I like this one because the hydraulic lines are exposed. Of course, they're exposed, like you can hit them, but still they're exposed so you can repair it fast. And when they're hidden, sometimes it can be pretty hard to get to those things. And then what else we got? I think that's it. Now we're gonna start moving some of this dirt. Yeah, the light's cool. It's got little cushions up here that kind of rubbed away. You got to keep the handles going. And the tracks have been a little bit sloppy. But other than that, it's been a really cool machine. So you know what? I think it's time. We're already 7 minutes into it. I think we should start digging some dirt. I'm gonna go ahead and set this thing off here to the side a little bit and give you guys a good view so you can see us start moving some of this dirt. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Check out the channel. There's all kind of free stuff on there. Free vehicle maintenance guide, free calendars, keep it all organized. All kinds of fun videos, great tips, fun tips, educational tips on how to drive, how not to drive. Making sure you're checking your oil, and everybody out there, make sure you guys check your oil, check your antifreeze. Change your oil. You change your oil, your car will last a long time. That'll put money in your pocket, and that's what the channel is all about. All right, can you get different attachments? Oh, yes, we can. The attachments, there's augers. We just got a little ripper right now so we can rip the dirt where it's hard. And then we also got a clamp that goes onto the bucket, and it holds like a trailer pin, a ball. So you could hook a ball up to that, and then you could move things around with this. So in another video, we'll go over the attachments we got, and then we'll check out some more attachments that we want to get. And we also just have a plain plate, so we can weld something to it. And I got the Puffer Man. If you guys know the Puffer Man, he's definitely helps me out on the channel. We do all kind of stuff. And he's been welding a lot. So now that dude's welding, we got a plate, and then we'll see what we want to weld onto it. We'll mount something to it real cool. But here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get this machine set up. Let you guys take a look at this, and we'll start cutting this stuff out. Appreciate you guys checking it out. Just want to say what's up first thing. Guys, stay healthy, get plenty of rest. If you're gonna do work, please put safety first. That way you can tell stories forever. But you know what? A lot of people, they take safety and put it second, and there's a lot of consequences for that. So whenever you do your work, make sure you guys take your time, be careful, and stay focused on the job, and get it done. So I'm gonna go over here, get this thing fired up. Let's start making some noise. Appreciate everyone checking out the channel, the brand. Definitely can get attachments. Brad Reed, what's up? Say hi. Mr. Dude, what's good? I hope you're doing good out there. Stay safe. Check your oil, check your antifreeze. Make sure your brakes are good, tires are straight. Don't want to have no accidents. Let's get into the winter season. Make sure you're got chains if you need them, or salt if you need it, or just check them tires. Make sure they're ready to go. All right, guys, I'm gonna go start this thing up. Let's do it. I ain't gonna lie, that thing's got some power behind it. And it rained last night, so I figured that's why we do it now, because it helps to soften up the dirt. Once that dirt gets so hard, it's hard to move it with this thing. But if you can water the area that you're gonna work on later, like water it the night before, let it get wet over the night, come in the morning, and that material will be soft if it's too hard to move. So here we go. I'm gonna keep moving this stuff around. We're getting pretty good. Appreciate you checking out the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, check out all the videos we made. Stay safe out there on the road. I got to get into this, but that first couple cuts right there, it just felt good. Figure I'd let you guys know how it feels. Just be careful on the job site. Here we go. Now that machine does not play. How's everyone doing out there? What is good? Yo, it's Josh. Good to see you, man. What's good, dog? Hope you're doing good over there. I'm out here busting out with our machine we got out here. Hope you're doing good, man. Staying cool. Good to hear from you, man. Awesome machine you got. Yes, sir. Memer, bruh. I like that name you got. Sweet, dog. Good. Good to see you, man. Joe's in the crib. Puffman's in there chilling, doing some business in the house. I figured I'd do a little bit of work out here since it rained last night. My dirt's all soft out here, so I can move it with our machine that we grabbed. I got this thing on Walmart, dude. I grabbed this thing off of Walmart. Can you believe it? But it was like $5 grand, but that's super cheap for some stuff like this. Normally like 30 grand for one of these things, but yeah, it's totally cool. You got to be kind of careful with it. Right now, if you heard like a pop before I stopped there, it's because a rock got in between us. You got to be careful with the rocks in these tracks, especially this small machine. So when I hit that rock, that thing blew up. It's all boom. So if you ever get one of these machines, you got to be careful with the rocks and all that stuff. Appreciate you checking it out. What do we got? Curtis, what's good? Say hi. Hope you're doing good. Bill, say hi. Hope you guys are all doing good out there. Make sure you're safe. Check your oil. Check your antifreeze. Make sure your cars are ready to go. You're at the DIY Arch Automotive and Construction channel, so I'm going to have to give you some kind of vehicle tips if you come by and check us out. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe. Make sure you give me the thumbs up in the video here. If you got any comments or questions, go ahead and ask me if you want any questions on this machine. but it's really pretty slick. I kind of incorporate using my arm and the bucket at the same time to keep that the track solid on the ground and give me good momentum to go forward. And whenever you're cutting dirt, if you can, always kind of go in a downhill cut. But all right, man, I just want to tell you guys, and it's good to hear from you, man, Mr. Josh. But I want to tell you guys, when you guys heard that pop, that's some rocks getting in between your tracks. So you got to be real careful with that. Give yourself a nice little work area, and make sure you keep an eye on that stuff. All right, guys, I'm gonna get back in. Fire back up. All right, it's looking good over here. As you heard, that engine start to puff a little bit. It doesn't have a fuel gauge on it. That was one thing that I was like, oh dang, no fuel gauge. So now I just gotta run over, grab my fuel jug, and we'll get this thing filled up and we'll get it back and running. I wanted to do that earlier when I got going, but I got excited. I want to start that video. So just hang tight, and then you'll see the whole process of me getting the gas in here. It ain't that hard. Just gotta put a little funnel in it and bring the jug over. I'll be right back in 2 seconds. All right, so here's our fuel. All I use pretty much is premium in this thing. Until I get like a truck, then I could keep a fuel tank on it. Then it's pretty cool just to have a little 5-gallon jug. They work. And this thing runs off of gasoline, which is slick. That way you're not having to buy diesel if you're not into that stuff. You just keep buying gas. Got my little funnel. What up, dude? Mr. Pufferman.
How's it going, y'all?
Pufferman's here, y'all.
What?
Made his way in.
We up in the live stream. It's been a minute.
Oh, dude, I started cutting this dirt. It was so nice. I'm like, let's go have some fun.
Might as well, right?
Yes.
Gotta do it.
Yeah, don't have a path through here, too, you know?
Yeah, if we could drive through this, that'd be amazing. That'd be slick.
I see Josh up on there.
What's up, y'all?
Almost ran out of gas and started puffing.
Oh, dang.
Just like you.
Hey, that's me.
Yeah, I was telling him we got attachments, we got that plate.
Yo.
Put that sucker on. Right? Put something on it.
Something. Do something with it.
Nice. That one hurts.
Yeah, huh? That hurt. This thing running good. I saw you picking up dirt. Wait till it looked pretty slick.
Nice. Yeah, it's doing good. The dirt's a little wet, so it softened it up good. So I can on it, dude.
Stuff, man.
I was thinking that the other day. Make sure you guys get your DIY Arch merch.
Heck yeah, check it out.
Check out the tags. We got the shirt on there right now,
Yes,
and then
the
I
shirt.
also got a one for one of these.
What? Cool.
Might as well, you guys. If you can get something like that and it's capable, you can start a business with one of these.
Oh yeah, easily. This
But even you can just check it out where we're using it. While we're here and you're sitting here using it, you could just check it out, see if it's something one day you might want to get yourself into. What's up, Mr. Pufferman? How it
What's up,
go?
dude? It's
Let me
been a
back
minute
this
since
up a
I've
little.
been
Say
over
what's
here.
up.
Hi guys.
There it is.
Refresher.
How's it going?
Good.
This ain't Wolfer boxes.
Not Wolfer boxes.
It kind of is shaped like a box.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's still working.
No.
There's our dog.
oh hey.
Come here, Mavis. We'll
Come here,
make sure
girl.
we call her something nice every time. This dog is the one that don't want to ever come back. We've been having some
No,
issues.
she's had some issues with that.
Yeah. Appreciate everyone checking out the channel. It's Joe, DIY Arch, Mr. Pufferman,
That's good.
running around the house here, getting things going,
Yeah.
working on the crib, making it nice. What have we been doing? Bathrooms, plumbing.
Plumbing. We did some roof stuff.
Yeah, we had to put tarps on top of this roof to give us some
Propane,
support.
Water heaters.
Yeah, we got a 500-gallon propane tank here now. Put in a water heater. We put in 2 water
We've been doing
heaters.
flooring. We've been doing painting.
Mailboxes. We've installed
Mailboxes.
3 mailboxes. Pretty wild.
Yeah.
So the mountains have been very busy. And then on
Very
top
busy.
of that, we just got about 35 acres of land ready for some horses
Yeah. So.
and some cows. Now, I haven't gone live because we're so far out there. I don't know if my signal will work, but we got a lot of videos of it. And if we can, once they get over here, as long as we stay around 200-300 feet of our Wi-Fi, we get a good signal, then we'll start doing some live stuff.
Yep.
So we should have some horses and some cows over here within a week or two.
Think so.
So we'll see how that goes. But we got it all barbed wire in. Huh?
Yep. Barbed wire.
We bought some tools to do the barbed wire.
Ratchets.
So we were doing construction out there and digging holes and setting posts all over the place. So it was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So we'll get those videos out too. It's just been a super busy couple
Very
months
busy.
here.
Very, very busy.
But we've only been posting, just doing a short, for almost like one a week for a little bit here, but we're starting to do it again.
Yeah, we got to get back in our groove.
Yeah, it's starting to
Love
get
it.
cold. I thought we were going to hit a minute to where we could do it, but it started to get too cold.
Yeah, it's getting too cold.
And we had to get our
Fortify.
everything fortified so we could handle it.
Yeah.
Look at this guy's wearing. We
I-
went from the beach
dude,
to this,
I
you
haven't
guys.
had to wear anything like this in
Right?
like 10 years.
Can't wait
Pretty
to
wild.
see. There goes Josh right there. You can't wait to see the
Sweet.
projects. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, dude. We be working on them. It's good to hear from you, dog.
Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, all kind of crazy stuff. We got a side-by-side now. We got a
Yeah.
deal on that. Went to a little spot, got a deal on that.
That
We
was
also got a little quad to get us around, which is nice. So we got a couple toys, so maybe we'll do some crazy videos too. And then we got the, we found a John Deere disc that we hooked up to our
Good.
pickup truck, which we should make a short for that
Yeah,
one.
farming equipment. So that's
But all right, guys, I think I better get back to work. Pufferman showed up, and I ran out of gas, but we better get back to work, keep this thing going before we lose our beautiful son.
right.
So, do what you want. Really, I'm
Okay.
just gonna work on this a little bit. Hopefully, I don't lose the tracks. I've only lost the tracks once.
Today?
Yes.
Really?
I had to fix it already.
Ooh.
I was saying earlier, we're masters at it, though.
Oh, we are masters at it.
Not that I want to do it.
Yeah, not that that's the case, but
Yeah. All right, so and no fuel gauge, so you kind of just wait for it to sputter, or just fuel up every morning.
yes.
Yeah, maybe adjust that. Give me a little camera love. All right, here
Gotcha,
we go
dude.
again. I'm gonna start messing around with the. This is Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt.
Ooh, we should change the title. Introduce you to Joe Dirt.
Hey, that's a good one. Heck yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right, do your thing. Heck yeah, y'all. If you guys like what you guys are watching, make sure you guys check out our merchandise. We have a Shopify store going. Go check out our merch. I got black shirts, gray shirts. I got shirts for the girls. I got shirts for the guys. I got hats. I got stickers. If you guys want to go check that out, go ahead. We're going to be trying to get up on our YouTube channels a lot more frequently. We have been lacking. However, we have made some financial advancements. So we're going to take that and we're going to use our downtime to entertain you guys and show you guys what we're doing with our property and with our time. I got some 15s to fix if anybody here is wondering about some speakers. I have 2 15s I need to send it to California so that they can get fixed. So turn on notifications, like, subscribe. Be here when we're live because we be doing some cool stuff. Enjoy this. Peace out, y'all. cream here too.
Man, I gotta tell you, this thing is running pretty good right here.
Yeah.
With a little bit of moisture on that dirt, man, it's really nice. But you'll notice one thing that I do have to do is you can't do donuts in this thing or them tracks will just completely fall off. It's got to be like 3 or 4 point turns whenever you turn this thing. So that's one thing you got to watch out for. Hope everyone's doing good. What's up? What's up? I love the future projects. I can't wait for those. Finally, a live worth seeing. Goofy. Right on, Goofy Cruise. I appreciate it. You're out here in the mountains. We're about 9,000 feet. We're doing some work on our, used to be a ditch, but now I need it to be a road. That ditch is irrelevant no more. So now I need a road to get back to my house around the side over here. That way I'm not staking, because I got trailers and then I got pipes and then I got to go back over here and around. So we got this machine to help us out on this house. And we got this thing about 4 months ago and it's been in the works. So we were out in Florida and we were working on projects pretty much every week. And then it was time to make a move because we kind of were caught up in a cul-de-sac. We were doing work in the front yard and cars are driving by, the neighbors are walking by. But so we decided we need to get some more room for the DIY Arts channel. So now we got the 40 acres that we're gonna be working on. So, and then I could teach you guys how to run the machine. Pufferman's new at running it and he's getting pretty good at it. And at first as a rookie, you keep wanting to turn it pretty quick. Or just cause you don't, not necessarily a rookie, but yeah, rookie. If you don't know, you don't know. So if you start turning it, it was just rolling tracks and we were losing like 2 or 3 tracks a day. And then you have to remember to take it real slow with that thing, take 3, 4 point turns. Because I went through the exact same thing. I'd sit there and try to burn out and then I get mad at the machine like I thought it could do it. But some of these things have limitations. As long as you know their limitations, they'll get the job done for you. So I'm gonna get back to cutting. Everything's looking good. I just want to check in with everybody. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm glad Mr. Goofy Cruise appreciate the live we're seeing. It's got some nice scenery in the back, beautiful mountains. There's our cool trailer in the back. I guess that's not the coolest, but it is our cool trailer. That's the DIY Art trailer. We'll be loading this thing up, doing projects and stuff, whatever we need to do. But all right, guys, appreciate everyone. Check it out. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, be a part of the channel. We got 40 acres here. We're gonna be playing on here, having some goofy fun, doing some really good educational videos on your vehicles and good construction stuff. We might here doing a little acting and doing a little this thing. Have to get the Pufferman involved with the talking to the boss shorts we be doing. So all right, guys, make sure you guys hit that like, hit the subscribe. Check out the channel. There's a calendar. There's a vehicle maintenance guide sitting there for you for free. The Upside app, you'll have to wait on that. We've been so busy. My first year expired, so I got to reset it up. So on the Upside app for your fuel, you have to wait on that for a minute. Pufferman's going to work on that next for me, I'm sure. But yeah, make sure you guys get your maintenance guide and your calendar that's on the channel. We'll work on that Upside app to get you guys your discounts on the fuel, which I've saved $200 last year. And even up here, there's some places that take that thing. So we'll get that thing popping again for you. Appreciate everyone checking it out. I'm gonna get back on the machine. We're pretty much across now. I'm just gonna compact it, make sure it's nice and tight. And then I'll come on the other side, kind of cut some of this so we got a decent little road across here. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Here we go. Joe, you want to go grab some Rizzy?
Got you, dude.
For your shirt. All right, let's fire this bad boy up. Yeah, we need to check that out. It's all good. They said we're good. So check the emails. I just gotta go on the CJ set place and go check it out. Okay. Hope everyone's doing good out there. You are at the DIY Arts channel. It's me and the Puffer Man. What's up, Puffer Man?
What's up, dude?
How's it going, bro?
Relaxing.
Yeah.
Doing my thing today, yeah.
Sweet.
Right?
That's big pimping right there.
Very big pimping.
Appreciate everyone checking out the channel. What we got here? Yes, finally alive. We're seeing that one's awesome, man.
Right.
I appreciate that right there.
That's dope. All these other people flipping bread or like just sitting in front of their phone.
We could flip bread. Bread's kind of cool to eat. We should make peanut butter and jellies for like 5 hours.
Ooh.
We should try to make peanut butter and jelly with the machine. What do you guys think? That's a good idea.
That is a good one.
We should fill it up with whipped cream and then dump it on somebody. Oh, we can fill it up with chocolate syrup and then we can use that as dipper.
Just dip out the bucket.
Out of the bucket, yeah.
Super clean.
We could try to smoke a pig and then we'll break it all apart, put it in the bucket and pass it around.
That's a good idea. I like that.
What else? We could put cereal in that
Cereal.
bucket. And then we could just
Whatever
get
it
like
is.
5, 6 kids around, just pour it with milk and let them just start slothing on it. What else? We could put dirt in that bucket.
We could put dirt in there.
We could put rock in it.
Rocks and stuff.
That bucket can handle sand,
Wood.
mud. What else can you put in that bucket? Leaves.
We picked up big
Tools.
old steel chunks with it.
You can pick up barbed wire with it.
Wire. Do whatever you want with that thing.
Yeah, you can pick up a whole tree if you
A
wanted.
whole tree stumps.
We ripped a tree that big out with that little thing. Yep.
Uh,
Oh, it was a
Crazy.
long day. That's
Long day.
a real long day. No, we never did that. But it was still fun though.
Heck yeah. How's that drink?
Good, thank you.
Good.
I was a little dehydrating out here.
That's a crazy looking color.
What do you think it is? About 60 degrees out here? 70 degrees?
Getting close to 70 maybe.
About 70 out here.
Like
Nice little
68.
breeze going. Well, it is pretty out here. You can see the beautiful colors out here. Look at them trees glowing out there. It's beautiful. And then we're supposed to have some horses and cows that come and help us eat up all this grass out here. So we got a bunch of barbed wire ready. We'll show y'all some videos. We'll go live for that stuff too. It'll be pretty cool. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. Appreciate everyone checking out the channel. Give me the thumbs on that. Share the video. Let people know that if y'all want to come and see some mountains, come and check us out right here.
Heck yeah.
You can also see us in our Florida videos out there on our driveway out there. So if you want to see the beach videos, go ahead and check it out on the DIY Art channel. And now we've moved into the mountain videos, so check it out. So make sure you hit that subscribe. Tell your friends about it. We're always trying to give tips and advice on keeping your vehicle going and just trying to have some good old fun. Staying healthy too is really important. Getting rest, vitamins, drinking plenty of water, staying hydrated. For the mountains, make sure you got some chapsticks and
Keep
stuff like that.
chapstick.
It is so dry out there, man. Looks so nice out there. It's hot as hell. I know, dude. It's crazy, dude. We're just out here chilling. No one's sweat. It gets too hot.
Dude.
You take the beanie off.
No sweat.
Yeah, and then it's that only thing. You got to get a big old jacket. It's like
Yeah.
$150
I
damn
know.
jacket. But
Ugh.
when it gets nice, you take it off, and that heat, you have to go run into a house or something. It's just unforgiving. But it's great training, and it's beautiful. It's so beautiful and green
Yeah.
out there. So blessed to be out there. But
It was awesome. I love it.
one thing we noticed out here is when the wind kicks up in the trees, it totally sounds like the ocean coming in.
It does
stuff.
sound like the ocean crashing. It
Yeah.
sounds pretty wild. Yeah,
It's pretty
awesome.
nice. So it's been a blessing to be out here. Can't wait to get back to Florida too. It's a lot of fun out there.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I had to stop, take a little sip, say what's up to everybody. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm gonna keep going. This machine's running good. I'm liking it.
Good.
You gotta have some skills. I used to run these things for years, going under houses, and
Yeah. This guy's a professional.
I've graded roads and all kind of stuff. But so if you do need tips and you're looking to do stuff like that, you can always ask advice. For tracks, you want to make 3-point turns. Make sure you guys, in any kind of machine you get, make sure you're always checking the oil, antifreeze. This doesn't do any antifreeze. It's all air cooled and it's gas driven. So that's pretty nice. We don't have to worry about the antifreeze. We did have to put like almost a gallon of hydraulic fluid or
Yeah,
something.
we did, yeah.
But it's been a pretty good machine. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going again. Keep rocking, Puff Man. You doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
All right, bro. I'll catch up with you in a minute. I'll be in the zone. Oh, what's up, David? Babies! Oh, well. You'll be all right.
Sweet.
All right, we can see her. She'll come back.
Yeah, she will.
Swiss is right there, so she's around here. All right, we're gonna get going. Here we go. Whoa.
good. You're all good.
but this thing don't mess around. Dang, this is pretty good. Let's see what we got going. Yeah, it's hot out here. Yes, look at this road over here. Definitely got some good temperature over here, but you can see this bad boy's all cut out. All that stuff cut there. Machine don't play right here. You can cut all kind of stuff with this. You see it's got it all graded out behind me here. So this machine here can get it done. Now I kind of make it look easy, but if you watch me, you can see all the techniques that I'm using, how I use my arm and my bucket to adjust. The key is to keep them tracks fully on the ground so that they can get the most grip that they can. Once you put your bucket up and your tracks begin to float, then you're not getting as much torque and power that you need to be getting out your machine. You can check all this out right here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of this dirt and give you guys another little view from over here. Check this out. We'll go ahead and cut some of this dirt here. I'm gonna cut some of this and just lay it back on this piece. And it should be looking pretty good. So I appreciate everyone checking out the channel. The machine is working good. You just got to keep a good pace. I haven't even put it up to full throttle. I just don't even go to half, maybe about like 1/4%. You know, 25% running on the throttle and just let that thing do its thing. It's still going to be faster than any kind of wheelbarrow or anything like that. So, Richard Hall, what's up, man? Hope you're doing. Say hi out there. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. You're out here at 9,000 feet in Colorado. It's a liberal town, but it's okay. You know, we're good people. Everybody's good. We just want to make the best for everybody. And we're doing good out here. So I got me some dirt moving here. We got our little machine that I can sit on. It's almost like a little skateboard or something. Just sit back there and control that thing. The Bobcat one I had just had one joystick to control your left-right turn, which was pretty nice. But this one has the two joysticks, but it's still fun. And then I was used to a Cat. So when I first got on this machine, I was trying to do everything with my left hand, like driving and everything. And so when I kept trying to lift my bucket or something like that, and it kept turning me one way. So when Puffer Man got up on it, he's never ran a Cat. So all of a sudden, he was just natural for him for his first time to do it. So, but there's different styles. You got the tank style, you have the joystick, and then you have the joysticks that are like that. You have pedals, you have big old knobs. There's all kind of different ways you could run different machines. But the walk-behinds are definitely different, and they're pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of this dirt out. Maybe you guys can get a good little peek. I'll kind of take some hacks out of this thing and try to throw some dirt around there. Then you can see me kind of mess with that. But yeah, guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're gonna be doing all kind of stuff out here. It's been a busy last couple months. We've been doing a lot of truck shows when we were in Florida. We went to a couple sound competitions with massive sound systems. And those stereos they cost more than that machine. So there's some stereos in there that were over $10,000, $20,000. And if you can get a machine for under $5,000, if you really want to start a business, that's one way of doing it. So it's pretty cool. And eventually, hope DIY Arch here, we can start doing some work around in town and all that stuff, and people who need help, because not many people have even seen this small machine. Everyone I'm showing it to, they're just like, dang, what is it? And they're really cool if you know how to run it. And this thing is way affordable. I mean, this is as cheap as buying a quad or a side-by-side, and this can start you a little business if you got a little trailer or something. It comes in around 1,600 pounds. It lifts about 800 pounds. My daughter just got here, so I had to go wave, say hi. It'll lift about 800 to 900 pounds. And then you're gonna put attachments on it. You see them little red knobs? Those are where you put your accessories and stuff. So you can put an auger up on it. And these are our roads. We're gonna be wheeling down these guys. I'm gonna be going crazy. We put that gate up there because there's crazy people around us. But we're gonna be able to use all these roads out here to go cruising. We just kind of dressed this one up. I got the septic tank pumped on one of the houses. So we're gonna be able to use these. Got a little shooting range in there. Maybe we'll do a little bit of shooting on the channel. At least build something in there to make it look real nice. But yeah, the machine's nice. This one runs on gas, not diesel. Just make sure you check the oil. It doesn't have antifreeze. It's air cooled, which makes it nice. Just take your time with it. We'll start doing videos on how to do the tracks, all the bolts and nuts and sockets and things that you'll need to get that stuff done. And it's only like 3 or 4 things that you need. And then you just got to use this noggin a little bit, and it all comes together. But let's go ahead and cut some more dirt. Appreciate everyone checking out the channel. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Give me the thumbs up. If you got any comments or questions, or how much is it, or should I get one, or where did you get it? I got this thing at Walmart, which is pretty wild. So I tried to get it on Amazon, but I think I was supposed to tell my credit card I was going to spend a lot of money or something, so it didn't work. So I went to Walmart, and they had the exact same product. Actually, it's a little different, but it was pretty much the same model with a different name on it. So, but it looks pretty good, and this one runs pretty good. I think I actually ordered a blue one first, and they said it was damaged in shipping, so they sent me this one. But I think they were equal in price, but they said this one's a little better because it has a electric fan to keep the system cool. So hopefully they're right on that. If you got the blue and yellow one, let me know. Do you have a fan on that thing to keep it cool? But I don't know, this might have more horsepower, really not sure. But all right, I'm gonna get back on this machine. Let's start cutting some of this dirt and see what we got going. All right, guys, see you. can see that I got it all graded out quite a bit. Now that I got it kind of balanced out to where I need it, now I could go back and kind of scratch and make it look real smooth like we got going right there. So I'll just go back and back drag that whole thing all the way across and make that look good where that area is. So first what you want to do is kind of get it butched in, get it cut out where you need it, then you can come back and then you can smooth it out. And then if you cut this way as you're making your big cuts, and when you're cleaning up, go diagonal if you're going to back drag or make your cuts. So you want to go forward and then you can go this way and that'll cut out all your humps and everything. But a lot of the times I'll just go forward like that, and then as I come to clean up, I'll go diagonal across everything. And that'll help cut to level everything out that you want to do. If you want it fat or if you want to leave a little crown in the middle, just leave a little bit heavy in the middle. That way the water sheet drains to both sides. I appreciate everyone checking out the channel. Rich Hall, say what's up. Paul Will 5331. What's going on, dude? Appreciate you guys checking out the channel. Hope you're having fun. Got some good scenery in the background. We're out here in Colorado. We're at about 9,000 feet. And I'm working on a little road. That way we can get our cars and trucks to come right through here because I got a septic system and I can't be driving over any of that kind of stuff. So we're working on that. I just wanted to give you that quick tip. So if you're doing a little project, get it all roughed in, make it looking good. And then if you're going to come back and finish it, you want to learn how to finish, then you want to go diagonal or sideways on your project. So I hope that helps out a little bit. You're at the DIY Arch Automotive channel and construction. So take a peek, hit that subscribe, hit that thumbs up. I'm going to get my butt back to work, but I think I'm going to take a quick little drink again because I'm thirsty. I hear some dogs over here. They're chilling. I think they're over here eating bones or something. I heard some crunching going on. But yeah, it's beautiful. The sun popped back out, so I figured we'd go live. It's pretty cloudy yesterday. I wanted to go live while we were doing some barbed wire, but it was just too cold, and we were all just bundled up. It's kind of rough, so we'll do one of those one days, but we got some other videos for that. I'm gonna go grab my drink right over here. We'll get this thing fired back up, and we'll keep moving. We're not done yet here, guys. How long has it been? I've been going for about an hour. That's good. I appreciate everyone checking it out, and hope you guys hit that like and subscribe. But there's nothing. I could have never got this knocked out with no shovel and a wheelbarrow, and I can't afford a backhoe or a large machine, so there's the bad boy we got. We'll get back on it. I'm gonna go ahead and get my drink, and we'll keep rocking in. Appreciate you guys. Hit that like and subscribe. Check it out. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to done. We'll clean this up, probably fill up a little in here and just kind of shape it so it's nice and straight across here. So I think back here is good. We'll call this good, and then all this dirt I pull here, we'll fill this hole in and then make us a nice straight shot from here right on down. We don't need this ditch no more. We're done with it. And that gives me easy access. That'll give me some easy access to the backyards over here, so that'll be nice. Out here in the mountains, I gotta wear this vest. I don't know, someone might try to shoot me out here, you know what I mean? People are like, there's a deer, pow! I got the orange on. All right, let's do it, guys. Keep rocking. right, definitely looks like we got a path cut through here, looking pretty good. Ah, the Puffer Man, yeah, let's see what's going on. What's up, Zim? You're gonna need a skid steer with more horsepower and a bigger bucket, friend. Well, I can't do that because that costs a lot of money, and this is way better than a wheelbarrow and a shovel, and this is within my price range. Skid steer, the cheapest one I could find was like $20,000. This walk behind here is $5,000, and since I got the skills, I'll just make this thing work for now. Until I want to make a big investment, this is a good thing to have, because unless you got big money and you want to start making payments, go for it. But this thing does get the job done. But skid steers are cool. I wish I could afford one of those. Yeah, that little bit. But yeah, right, Puff Man, that thing don't mess around. You're gonna be a while. Oh, we're just about done. Actually, we are done. That took what, 95 minutes. What's that, hour and a half? Hour and a half to fill that trench, knock all them holes down, and all the conversations we've had in between. And it didn't cost me nothing. I didn't have to have nobody come in and do it or anything like that. So, but it's good. Time is on my side right now. Looks like it's not heavy enough and not enough to put in again. I said about a 150 horsepower tractor surprised me. This thing, enough horsepower, but then again, I said that about 150 horsepower. Yeah, this thing is surprising me. I didn't expect it to dig like it did. It can, but it does. If there's got moisture in it, if it ain't got no teeth, it's a smooth bucket. And it does weigh about 16, I think it's about 1,800 pounds, 1,600 pounds, so it is pretty heavy. And it lifts around 800 pounds, so. And it's also small, so I can get this in between fenced areas and stuff like that. So this machine's pretty slick for me for getting the job done. But yeah, a skid steer would be nice. No joke, I feel you on that. I'd definitely be done a lot longer and I'd do a lot more stuff. But I just can't afford big stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But one day, we'll get there, we'll get there. So I do appreciate the comments. Gonna be there a while. Nope, hour and a half, we're just about done, Mr. Major Hurry. Zim 1995 looks like it's not heavy. She's doing all right, Zim. Completely fixed my road. Yeah, dang it, they totally work, man. I'm totally surprised with this. For 5,000 bucks, this machine is out of control. The tracks have come off. When they do come off, they're pretty quick to put back on. It's not like super wide track, but it's also not a $30,000 or $20,000 piece of equipment. And if you buy a skid steer, you got to buy a bucket for that skid steer. That bucket is expensive. The teeth for it are expensive. The tires are expensive. Fixing. So if you can afford a larger machine and you have the income to make that keep working, or you're doing a business and that works, just work your numbers, because that's what you got. But with this, I can afford all kinds of stuff. For what I got this machine for, I got a machine, a trailer, a side-by-side, and a quad. For all those, I got all that, or I could have bought one skid steer. So for all that, it was able to open up doors for me, because now I have a 16-foot trailer. I could load this on, a quad and a side-by-side, or I could take this and put another machine on. And what's nice I said about this one is they can go into tight areas. So if there's people with the backyards and they got stuff that's hard to get to, it won't rip up the ground too much. We can lay pieces of wood down. You can move a bunch of dirt, get it out wherever you need it. But yeah, they do. With the smaller machines, it helps take time. Just start scrapping the ground. Yeah, just make sure your ground's all cleaned up. If the ground's cleaned up, she'll run pretty good. But you can see we're all clear all the way down this side to the gas jugs. That thing's all set. And then I'm just gonna cut this side. You can see it's kind of a little bit awkward looking on the other side here. I'm gonna scoot this back a little bit awkward looking. But this would have taken me days, or I'd had to rent a machine to get out here and do this, and I can't afford all that stuff. And this is being efficient. That's what we do with the DI. It's do it yourself. Keep it within budget. Think about your overhead, what you're gonna do with it, how is it gonna benefit you. Because I thought about getting a skid steer too, but and I gotta buy all the parts, and then if I have a breakdown, then parts are a lot more expensive than machines like this. And this one's working out pretty good. What do we got? Cruz Guavera. What's up, man? Cruz. What's up, Mr. Cruz? Hope you're doing good out there. We're out here in the high mountains right here. It's about 70. You can hear the wind in the background. It's pretty nice though. You're at the DIYR channel with Joe. Appreciate you guys putting the comments. And yeah, I have the same feelings. Just not heavy, not enough power, but it does it if you're able to use your bucket and your arm to get that grip on the ground. It's been really good. A skid steer, of course, anything bigger is going to make it go quicker. But like I said, I don't want payments. $30,000 is way too much. The cheapest one I found was online, like Amazon, for $20,000 for like a Chinese type of skid steer. Otherwise, you go to Bobcat, Kubota, it's $60,000, and I definitely don't got that. So this machine's worked out good. Appreciate everyone staying with me, checking it out. I got the 18 thumbs up. I appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. That'd be great. Check out the channel. There's free maintenance guides for your vehicles and free calendars to keep it all organized. And we'll be having another one for the next year too. So if you got the opportunity, go ahead and check out the DIY Arts channel. And you go ahead and get your free maintenance guide and calendar. Just look in the description in there to have some stuff in there. And if not, just come and check out some cool videos, learn a little something, have some fun, have a good laugh. We do a lot of projects. We've been going to a lot of truck shows. We went to mud bogs out in Florida, sound competitions out there. So we've done a lot of stuff out there too. We did a lot of speaker projects, speaker repair projects, installations, and all that kind of fun stuff. So check out the channel if you're not subscribed yet. And I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning the last piece of this up, and we should wrap this up here in a minute. All right, guys, I'm gonna keep going. Go ahead and check this out. See if y'all want to go for the ride here with this. All right, it's getting noisy.
move some dirt.
Pack this dirt real good here. Get it stable with all this dirt in the bucket. Watch out for those tracks. You definitely want to jump. Looks pretty good now. Nice smooth path. Good. Liking this. A little pressure on the bucket, let it smash the dirt down. Alright, do one more here. Real smooth right there. Like that. Yep, we got it smooth now, guys. Got that grass getting up in there. Last one right here. All right, there we go right there, guys. Idle this thing down. Go ahead and shut this bad boy off. Woo. Now that was wild right there. All right, so this whole spot is done here. We got this all graded out. We got a whole road now. Going across this whole thing right here. So now I don't have to go weaving and bobbing inside of there. Just go right down this side. And we'll be cruising right down the road. So the little old machine wasn't playing, did a really good job today. I think the demo went great. I'm definitely going to keep it. I don't think I'm going to keep my receipt. I'll just go ahead and keep this bad boy because I didn't drop a lick of sweat. And this whole road is done. And that was some hard dirt to dig out the other day. And it was raining last night, so I took advantage of that. So I appreciate everybody sticking with me. It took, what, hour? About 2 hours to get this all done. But we did take some breaks, take some stops, check each other out. Give you guys an idea of what I'll be doing out here and what's going on with that machine. But yeah, this thing has worked out really good for me. I appreciate everybody checking it out and being a part of it. This thing was $1,500, what, $5,500, and that was pretty much taxes and everything. You're able to take the bucket off. It runs off of gas. It keeps you within budget. It's just been a really good machine so far. We've had at least a month. We haven't even got to 50 hours on it, and we've done so much work. It's just impressive. So I think we're going to go ahead and call it a wrap. Our road is done. It looks fantastic out here. So make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe. Until the next time, we'll see you guys at DIY Arts channel. Be safe. Check your oil and antifreeze, and we'll see you next adventure. We're out of here.